Today I bought every single weapon and kicked the buddy so you don't have to, since this stuff is way too expensive. Now we're gonna start with Nano Weapons, and I will have timestamps in the description if you want to go to a certain place. But first, we have the Alien Blaster, pretty regular gun. You kinda just shoot him in the face a bunch of times. Then we have the Pencil Gun. This is like a rapid fire gun. Does a good amount of damage, has very small pellets, but yeah, can take care of him pretty easily. Third though, we're getting into the more interesting stuff like the UFO attack, where what we're gonna do to this poor buddy is just, I don't even know what we're doing. Are we trying to murder him or, okay, yeah, I guess he's dead. And then the UFO goes and takes him up. So I guess they had to kill him before they took him for some reason. Next, let's move on to the buddy bot. This guy, I think we can turn him on and, all right, so I see we have the missiles. We can use those on him, and yeah, that does not look fun. Looks like we can also fly him around, smush him, or at least light him on fire. It doesn't look like we're really smushing him too much. Can his arms do anything? Oh, these are guns as well. There's the machine gun, and the other gun is like a laser. For some reason, it has pretty weak range, but yep, that works pretty well. For the plasma rifle now, what happens is, oh, this is annihilating him. Okay. Yeah, I thought this was just going to be like a standard gun, but it actually gives him a cool effect. I mean, we get nice explosions and stuff around us, and I almost feel bad for him because that is bound to be painful. But I guess he shakes it off really easily. Like, he just goes back to normal if you stop shooting at him. And if the plasma gun was good, so should the plasma grenades probably. Okay. I mean, they do something. I'm pretty sad they don't turn him blue like the other one, but I do like the effects they give. The Mars rover now, and it looks like it has a couple of guns like the buddy bot, so we can do the laser one. It also has this, which is a machine gun, so pretty much the same as the buddy bot. Then on the back, it also has missiles, and then if we try to stomp him with it, he gets all sorts of injuries. Now onto the orbital strike. I feel like this is going to be like the UFO attack, but it looks a little bit more terrifying. Is he gonna like explode into a bunch of pieces? No, he's going to get laser beamed from space, and that, oh. Now onto the magic laser, and he turned into a TV. Does he turn into other things or, okay, so if we keep holding it, he's going to turn into other household appliances. Oh, you can actually like play them. Next we have the toaster. If we pull that down, then you're gonna have toast. No. There's a water jug. Can we like open it or smash it open? I mean, it's all right. Can we combine it with other weapons though? Like if I were to use the plasma gun. No, that's unfortunate. Now for teleport, it looks like we can throw it right at him and he teleports. I really wish the game let you combine more weapons together instead of just letting you use one, because there probably could be some cool stuff with this, but yeah, pretty standard. Now with zero gravity, as soon as I opened this up, a bunch of trash came around, okay? And now we're gonna let this guy up. I do not know what he just said. I have his voice lines turned off because I feel like that would be very annoying for the hour-long video this is probably gonna be, but then I assume we turn it back down and okay, you want to eat any of this food? I guess I can throw it at him. Then it's time for the space gun, which, all right, this is pretty interesting. Do they just stay there? What if I, oh, it's kind of like Portal. So it teleports you to other ones of these portals. That's actually pretty cool. Now the jetpack, I feel like this is pretty obvious what's going to happen. He's just going to fly up, maybe go to space or something like that. Let's put you on there. Now he's twirling around. Am I supposed to do anything with this? Oh. He lost his feet. He lost his entire body. What happened up there? So for the storm gun now, it turned everything dark, and I can use lightning attacks on him. You can even see his skeleton. This is terrifying. Then the adrenaline gun. We'll go ahead, shoot this at him, and oh, that's kind of unsettling. We're gonna go past that. Plasma sword. There are a lot of swords in this game, and they're pretty much all the exact same thing. I mean, this one is pretty long and blue, so that's cool. Then the Mars module. It looks like we're supposed to be on Mars right now. Okay, if I open that, is he gonna like go into Mars? Or I guess he's just suffocating. And why is there all this other stuff? Can we, I guess we can throw it at him, but it's kind of just like the zero gravity stuff. Now time for the Eradicator. And oh, wow. That is a lot more than I thought it would be. It is going limb by limb, making them disappear. What happens when we get rid of them all? One more. All right, buddy. The high G machine is next, and I believe I have used this on another video before, either on my second channel or on this one. But yeah, it's pretty simple. You can just speed it up or slow it down. He's just having a great time on his carnival ride. We'll put it to max speed. He's just gonna keep winding up, and then yeah, I guess we probably should have tested this carnival ride a bit more. Now it's time for the space mission, which I assume is pretty much the exact same thing. We put him right inside. Oh, he's actually going to space. It's burning up. I don't think we had our greatest NASA scientists on this. It doesn't look like that. But yeah, I mean, his space mission has been going pretty well so far, except then it exploded and now meteorites are hitting him. For everything in space, for how big space is, the meteorites are specifically coming close to him. And then finally, he falls back down, and yeah, I assume dies. And finally, for the last one in Nano Weapons, we have the rainbow gun. For this one, okay, we use the power of rainbows on him. Yeah, I mean, it looks like he actually likes it. He's trying to come closer to it. Now, following that, we're going on to explosives. Starting with the F1 grenade, I assume it'll just be a regular grenade. They're probably gonna explode. Pretty small explosives, not too much to say about them. Then the landmine, I assume these ones are also pretty similar. We can place multiple of them at the same time. Just drop him on one, he explodes, normal stuff. Then the missile, is this heat seeking? It is heat seeking. We can never let him down, and we can use a lot of missiles at the exact same time. For our next one, we got the C4. We can set the timer by drawing a circle. Oh, so we can make the C4 timer be sooner or later. You can probably set these up so they'll do some sort of explosion. You know, you set up one, hits him into the next one, which is also gonna explode. That's probably what these are for. But I just like my raw destruction, so we're going with the Molotov cocktail. Sets him on fire, but he's doing pretty well, you know, considering he's on fire right now. Except I guess he's dead. Then the fuel tank, I assume we'll have to actually combine this with the Molotov cocktail. You can only spawn one of these at the same time, but what we'll do is put him right in that corner, use one of these. Okay, kind of anticlimactic. For the TNT, we also explode that. I wonder how many we can place at the same time. Hopefully there's like no limit, but I feel like if they did that, this game would very easily crash. But yeah, it's all right. It just feels like they're a little too weak, but I guess we do have a lot more explosives. Like the bomb, it looked a lot bigger in the picture, but yeah, pretty similar stuff. Then we're on to bottled gas. So I assume we want to combine this with something like the bomb. I will place that right there. It is weird how some of the stuff you can combine and some of the stuff you can't, but is it going to explode? Maybe I need to use a gun. Oh, let's use a missile. Yeah, all right, still just okay. A little bit extra of an explosive. Then the RPG, this one looks pretty good because we can fire more missiles. Okay, we have more control over this than the guided missile, but it's basically the guided missile. After that, it's cluster bombs. Let's see what it does. It's red, and once it explodes, it gets out a bunch of green bombs, and those also do explosions. But can we put multiple at once? Okay, you can put up to 4 at once, and yeah, this is what this is made for. That's pretty good. He is just enjoying his explosives. They are not stopping. They have to go one by one too. Now it's time for the holy grenade, so we'll place that down. He wants to be right next to it, and okay. Yeah. Then the bouncing Betty. So this is another thing where we just have to drop this guy on it. And yeah, it bounces up, explodes. How many of these can we place? Oh, we can just keep placing them. And I even got an achievement. Gotta love those. Then it's time for the Semtex. Okay, what is going on with this? We have wires. Oh, when we place those wires together, that's when they're going to explode. So how many of these can we place? It seems like quite a few. We'll put that together and they go one by one. After that, the Tomahawk. Trace the trajectory with your fingers and aim at Buddy. Okay, so I can do one of those. That did not work. Does it have to be like a smoother path? More of a circle? Oh no, he got in the way of that one. But yeah, let's try more of a circle with this one. Okay, yeah, it has to be the nice and smooth path for it to actually work. So there we go. That should be perfect. And yeah, then the nuclear bomb. Yeah, about what you'd expect, not gonna lie. And explosives really is one of the biggest ones. They have a ton of stuff in this one, including the MGL MK1. I had to read it off, otherwise I was gonna get it wrong. But these are ones that are kind of just like a grenade. We throw them right down on him. He explodes all over the place. Pretty good. Then another type of grenade, which are these ones gonna be more powerful, or they're just grenades? Maybe there's a difference in real life, but it doesn't look like there's a difference in the game. Then the bazooka, it's just another RPG. The Claymore, which is one where we actually have a button, we can press it to explode. The smoke bomb, he just gets, it's going to cause smoke. Would that actually hurt you though? You can place him right on him, but he's kind of just hanging out. Do I just want to place a ton of smoke bombs? I mean, they're nice colors. It's got that going for it. Then the Hornet. This is a big bomb. We're gonna put you right next to it, bud. Do I have to activate it? Oh, what's going on with this? All right, is it a one-time use, or is it gonna? Yes, it's a one-time use. All right, so we can place it down. It does not have the greatest accuracy in the world, but why does it need the greatest? This man is now running. He knows that this is painful. Then the monkey bomb, it just kind of hangs out, claps on its stuff for a while. He's standing there. He's not even scared. He's ready for it to happen, and that was a good explosive. Stinky Bomb is next, which we'll throw a couple of these. It looks like we can do up to 3. I want to put him right next to it, and it poisons him. More so not an explosive. Oh, they actually do explode at the end. Okay, so both poisons him and explodes him, just in case one of those wasn't enough. We got the Matryoshka, which I assume what this is going to happen is it's going to explode multiple times. It'll keep going down. We get the next one, then it turns red. It's going to explode. We get the blue one. And how deep is this going to go? How many of these can there be? All right, this one has to be the tiniest, right? No, there's even tinier. I just keep dragging him to the explosive too. I want to see what happens. The tiniest one has to be the most powerful, right? That's what you'd expect. And this one is very tiny. Okay, then time for the airstrike, which I can aim this one. Okay, it's gonna take a while, but finally it starts dropping them down. So I don't have to be exact with it. If I place it right there, then we're gonna get the airstrike to come through, completely annihilate him. After that, the banana bomb, which shout out to the banana. He's just hanging out, man. He's just hanging out. And then he explodes, has a bunch of bananas that also explode, become kind of like the boomerangs. This one is pretty good. Then the needle bomb. Does this like stick to his skin? It doesn't look like it sticks to his skin, but yeah, once they explode, they're gonna put needles all around. Some of those will stick to his skin. And coming on at the last few of the explosives, we got the mega bomb. Press the red button and cut the wire to disarm it. Why would I want to disarm it? I want to see what happens. This man is shivering right now. He is terrified for what's about to happen, and yeah, he probably should have been pretty terrified. All right, I'll actually try to disarm it for you. Cut the red wire, right? Yeah, okay. It's exploded. Now time for the dynamite vest. So we put this on him. We can explode at any time we want, or we can just wait it out and not use it. This man is terrified. I will let him out of his misery. There you go, buddy. I mean, he's not really let out of his misery because we have a lot more planned for this video, as you can see by the link. But now it's time for the flash grenade. You can only do one of these at a time. This man's gonna sit there. It's gonna make the entire screen go white and kind of just stay like that. And what happened to him? His eyes do not look very good. And finally, to finish off the explosives, we have the laser mines. We can set multiple of these. Okay, you can put some of these on the side of a wall. Can I put them on the ceiling? Yeah, you can aim where you want these, kind of play Mission Impossible with it, and then he's going to fail no matter what he tries. Now let's move on to objects with the colored balls. So these, I can throw them at him. I don't think they're gonna do anything. They're just colored balls. Yeah, looks like he's having a great time with them. They're just fun to play around with. Now we have the baby cubes. Build a house from the bricks. Yeah, I'm not gonna build a house. We'll just throw them at him. Seems like a more fun idea to me. Now we got the cockroach killer. How is this in the same thing as colorful balls? We can place this on his face. It's not really doing too much to him. I think he's changing color though. His eyes are watering. I don't know if that's how exactly you cry, but it doesn't seem like too much is happening to him. Then helium, I assume if I had voice lines on, then we would hear him squeak really loudly, but actually he just turns into a balloon. If you want to make your buddy fly, you can just do that. Then the disco ball, we can place that down. It's going to show, you know, pretty fun party. I don't really know what these have to do with torturing your poor buddy, but these are actually pretty fun. I like these. Not worth the amount of money I spent on this video though, which by the way, if you have been enjoying, I spent a ridiculous amount of money on this game, so subscribe if you're enjoying. Next, let's do the rolling pin, and this is pretty much just a sword, but it's a pin, and it beats him up pretty effectively. Then it's time for the whip. Shake your device like a whip to beat buddy up. Make some noise and impress your friends. That's not gonna impress my friends. Tell me if this impresses you. Pachoo. 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 Are you impressed yet? Now the handheld taser, which, yep, pretty much just electricity. Not as cool as the lightning that we used before, but he's having a good time. It's more direct than the lightning too, and I can drag him around while I'm doing it. False teeth is next, which I feel like these are gonna bite into his face, or even that's more destructive. It is eating alive at his face right now. This is terrifying. How many of these can I place at the same time? Then, didn't we just use a taser? Oh, this one you can aim at him, and for some reason it still lets you like fling him around. Now we have 16 tons, which it sounds like it's dropping, and yeah, it was 16 tons. Is that it? Can I use multiple of these? No. But I can't start using it yet again like one of my swords. For the fan, we have this. Jeez, that is a fast fan, and I feel like it is going to be very painful for him. He's trying to get away. He is stuck in a corner right now, and it's not going to help him. It's not going to help him at all. Now back onto some slightly nicer things. We have the feather. Is this just another sword, or is it just tickling him? Yeah, it's just tickling him. I feel so bad. Look at his blank face as he's getting tickled. At least smile, man. And it kills him somehow. How? Now we got the rocking chair, which there's no way this can be painful. All right, we'll place him on. Here you go, bud. So yeah, he could have a fun time. This probably is a little bit more rocking than he wants to do. But yeah, just nice and calm. Oh, sorry about that, man. Then the trash bin, which is just a trash bin. We can do the sword thing again, though. Always love doing that. After that, it's time for the squeaky hammer, which is just a hammer, but it squeaks. You can impress your friends by making your own noises. Okay, I'm kind of terrified to see this one. It's the grater. And oh gosh. Some of these, you know, I probably should feel bad about all of them, but jeez. Now it's time for literally just a stinky sock. There's no way this murders him. Does he want to like go inside of it? You know, my boy showered probably within the last 8 years, and we can just smother him with this stinky sock. Okay, this is probably pretty terrible to do to someone, but it somehow killed him. Okay, that would not happen. Then the garden gnome. So we can place these guys. Can we throw it at him? Yeah, and it's very painful, it looks like. I mean, it is exploding on him and he's probably stepping on it. After that, the torch, it's a fire sword or a fire mace or whatever you want to call it. It sets him on fire and we can swing it. Onto the broken phone, just another one of these. But you do get to hear noises because it's like glass breaking and someone is yelling at him. All right, while he's getting beat with this, someone is yelling at my poor man. Now for the heartbreaker, touch one paddle with another to charge the device. Touch buddy to electrocute him. I don't know what you mean by touch one paddle with the other. Yeah, I think this is just broken. I can't really figure out anything to do with it. All right, moving on. Now the hand glass. Okay, I'm controlling this by where I tilt it. Oh, and it's one of these things. It's one of these things that kids in movies always do. They burn ants. I don't know if anyone has ever actually done that, but yeah, it's pretty awful. Now we have the magnet, which we can probably get him to come close to it, pick him up with it. No, instead, a bunch of weapons are coming instead. Then the extinguisher. It's probably a good thing. It lets out fires and stuff, but is it, can I use it? Is this just a beating weapon or? Oh, if you beat it enough, then it explodes. Puts a bunch of the fog stuff. I don't know what's in there actually, but whatever it is, it's now on the bottom. It's not a very good effect though, because it doesn't even get on him. Then we have a neon sign that says kick. And I mean, it's like a party. It also electrocutes him, which I guess makes sense. If we hit him enough, it's starting to do some weird stuff. Then Coultery, which we can start stabbing him with. And yeah, it's pretty much just shurikens, but probably even worse. Because I feel like these are duller than the shurikens. So maybe it would feel worse. Or I guess maybe it wouldn't get in your skin as much. I don't know. Then the slingshot. Are we placing him in the slingshot? Oh, nope. We just are hitting him from afar. We're using big rocks as well. Not even like small stuff. And grenades. Not even just rocks, these are grenades. We're getting close to being done with the objects, but first we got some glass. Yeah, you just break it. It's probably going to be very painful. Then the alarm clock. So that's going to set him asleep. Yeah, he's just kind of calmly sleeping and then he wakes up. What is going on? Just turn it off, man. Can I turn it off? It was very annoying. His head exploded. Well, I'll give you the hourglass. There's no way that this is worse and he gets trapped inside of the hourglass. This would honestly be like one of the worst ways to go out. Yeah, sorry about that, bud. Well, good seeing ya. Oh, and you can also set it back down and switch it around. What's gonna happen to him then? Oh, he's fine. We didn't have him in there for long enough. Yeah, he's just hanging out at this point. Now the fountain pen is just another tickler, it looks like. Can we open up the jar of ink? We can open up the jar of ink. Does it affect him in any way? Not really. Oh, but then we can draw stuff. And you can even draw on his skin. Poor guy. Probably doesn't deserve that. And moving on to the last three in objects, we got present. Which, I mean, this looks like a nice one. Look, it's a present inside a present. I did this to one of my friends once, or probably a couple of times. It's kind of the best present you can give to somebody because everyone's laughing the entire time as it's just more and more bags filled with bags. And at the end, it's just like a $20 gift card. Now it's time for the monument, which is this going to fall on him? Well, at least he got a monument for him. Pretty much the exact same thing as the ton though. And finally for objects, we got the spines, which it looks like, yeah, we can control when these come out. So yeah, I can just have fun with them and I wouldn't really call this fun. But now we're on to firearms, which I'm probably gonna speedrun. And that's because pretty much all of these are the same. First, we got the Beretta. It just shoots very slowly. Then we have the Conan, and yeah, it's pretty much the same. After that, there's the Uzi, which is just a rapid fire gun. The Thompson, another rapid fire gun, exact same thing. The M16, which is another rapid fire gun. Guess what the AK-47 is too? Now the musket, it just takes a really long time to do because you have to reload your musket, but it does spray in like a shotgun format, so that's pretty cool. Then the Spaz 12, it's an actual shotgun, or is this a shotgun? I don't really know guns, I'm not gonna lie. But we're moving on to the fun stuff after that pretty normal stuff, like the flamethrower. We can set him on fire now. I mean, we have done it in better ways before, but you know. Then a minigun, which means another rapid fire gun. I mean, it shakes around the screen, so at least there's an effect with it. The Pancor, which pretty much just another shotgun. Same thing as usual. The golden gun, which you would think would be a one-shot kill, but no, it's kind of just another one of these weapons. The Tavor M203, we're gonna aim at him, and oh, it actually puts out like some missiles sometimes. They added a tiny bit of diversity into this list. Then we have the sentry gun, which we don't even have to do our own shooting anymore. We can just let this do it. It's pretty weak though, not gonna lie. The Barrett M99. Okay, for this one, I actually have to aim using my tilts and then boom. Oh, I didn't even get to see what happened. Oh, you actually see the holes within his skin. The Magnum. Yep, back to these boring guns. The M202 Flash, which this one looks pretty cool. It's probably just gonna be a bunch of missiles, and okay, so it's missiles that I can aim at him. I do wish they actually put like the gun in the game instead of just it being nothing. Now we have this one, the Heckler, and yep. Oh, it does missiles again, so there's something different with it. The Bushmaster, just another automatic rifle. Pretty fast one. The Stoner 96, yeah, another automatic weapon. And for the final three, it's gonna start with the Pirate Cannon, which is another one, which is slightly more cool than what we've already been seeing. With this one, we can just use an explosive, and you know, this one isn't too bad. And they really do be liking these ones that like come out for these last few ones. Like now we have the Gatling gun, and I do like that they're actually putting the models in the game. You know, they're doing a tiny bit of work. And finally, we have the turret, which is going to be on top of there. It has a laser on it, and yeah, it just automatically shoots at him. What if I move him? Oh, it doesn't automatically go for him. This is very weird to control, but yeah, we actually have to aim this one. Next, it's time to move on to liquids, starting with the watering can. Yeah, we can just make him wet. I mean, if we ever have a fire that we want to put out, this would be nice, so you can use that for it. Then the fire hose, which sprays a ton of water with a ton of pressure on him. So yeah, he's not having the greatest day in the world. After that, there's the acid, which this one looks a lot more painful than the last few ones we've been doing, and it's also melting off his skin. Now it's time for some boiling water, which is like the watering can, but it's probably going to cause his skin to melt off. I guess he also doesn't really have skin, but you know what I mean. Sticking with water, we now have the water gun, which is just a fairly weak. How did that kill you? This is so weak, man. Stop, stand up for yourself. Then we have the gas nozzle, which with this one, what you can do is put inside his mouth and fill him up. Now, one thing I do want to show you really quick is if you go to Nano Weapons and have the pencil gun, then what you can do is get a ton of money really quick by combining these two weapons. Now inject the buddy with any substance. So we have 3 of these. All right, we'll start with blue. Okay, wow, it freezes them. Okay, we'll stop it. We'll give you some green. It doesn't look like it's fast enough. All right, bud, let's try some green now. I think that'll do you well. Or let's do some red so we get him to not be frozen. It's probably gonna set him on fire. Oh, it is setting him burning on flames. Okay, it took a little bit, but we got there. And that is a very painful way to go out. Now, finally, we have green, which surely is going to be the poison. I think that's the only one it could be. What is happening to your body? This is terrifying. Okay, bud. Yep, sorry about that. There he goes. On to the next one, we have some liquid nitrogen. Oh my gosh. This is so much more effective than the last thing if you want to freeze him. It takes so much less time. And can you break him? I actually didn't test this. Okay, it just breaks the cover off of him. It doesn't actually break him. Now onto some slop. Yeah, it just gets all over him. This looks nasty. This looks disgusting. You need to go take a shower. But they actually have a cold shower. Here you go, bud. Yeah, it cleans him. Oh, and he also has some shampoo we can put on him. Here you go, bud. Nice and bubbly. You're looking great. Don't you love some cold showers after being nice and bubbly? Then there's gasoline. Yeah, a little bit different of stuff. And you already know we got to use the flamethrower with this one. Would expect a bit more from being doused in gasoline, but yeah, I guess it's all right. And this time what we can do is help him by giving him a nice bath. Now we're going to let it fill up, and it looks like we can pull the plug and then he goes down into the sewer. Now let's use some cement, which will drop on him. Is this going to cover his body? It's going to cover him in cement. We could just leave him like this, but I think that's worse than actually just covering him. So I'll see you later, bud. Yep, it does break if you start hitting it enough. And yeah, he's fine, just like usual. And finally, let's finish out liquids with the bathtub. So it looks like you can either go ahead and do some cold water so he has a nice cold shower, which is freezing him. Or you can use some hot water, which is going to be very hot. Now we're moving on to some appliances with the TV, and we actually turned him into a TV earlier, so yeah, it's just another one of these. We can beat him with it. Now we have the iron, which this one looks terrifying. We can just put him under it. You know, just need to iron out the wrinkles. He's a toy, to be fair. So we're just doing what we need to make sure that our toy is able to last as long as possible. Then the juicer, oh no. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you what happened, but you can see the end result. Next, it's time for the toaster, and it looks like that magic thing literally just reused these, but added his face on. And for the toaster, if you actually have the toaster, you can probably fling him out. No, come on, bud, get in the toaster. And now down, and now up. Okay, I want my toast. All right. That looks a little too crispy for my liking. Then the blender. What is wrong with these developers? These just make me uncomfortable, man. They just make me uncomfortable. Now it's time for some good old barbecue. Obviously, we're putting him on this as well. If I can actually get it to stand up, and there you go. Yeah, he's turning into buddy beef. That's unsettling. Now the meat grinder. Again, I'll just let your imagination run wild with this one, which leads us to a good old washing machine. We'll place him right in there, close it down. He has a fun time. I'm sure this isn't painful at all. And finally, after a bit, it actually doesn't let me stop it. A lot of these don't let you stop him. It's a little annoying. Now we got the microwave. He has a little too many suds on him, so we got to clean him off. We'll just give him some nice grilling. Looks like he's having a good time. And yeah, just like last time. Then we have the dust collector. All right, so can we take that soap off of you? It's kind of bothering me, man. Okay. Well, there goes your foot. I mean, this one's not too bad. After that, the refrigerator, which is it just going to drop on him again? Oh, this time it didn't drop on him. We can place him in there. Just kind of let him enjoy his time. How you doing? All right, go back in. La-da-do, la-da-dee, la-da-dum. Oh, you can also see that there's a timer at the top, so that tells you how much time you have left. And at the end, he's a nice ice cube. Refreshing to put in your drink. Now it's time for the toothbrush, which I'm not sure if we can brush his teeth with how frozen he is, but it's going to spit him. I don't think this is his teeth. And finishing out with the final two, we got the jacuzzi. He can go right inside. It can be either cold or hot. Seems pretty similar to some other stuff that we've done before, like the shower. And the oven, which we have a pie, which, do you want to have the pie? No, we're putting him in the pie. Can he not go all the way in? Does his face still have to be out of there? Yep. This is, okay, his face is gone. You know, it's not that bad anymore. All right, as long as we don't have to see it. Which, that's appliances. Now let's move on to the cold weapons. These are also going to be pretty basic, especially with the things we've already seen, so we'll rapid fire them. We got the mace. You can swing it around, hit him with them. You got the shurikens, which you can just throw them at him over and over again. The crossbow, which we actually aim this at him, so, I mean, it's a little more interactive. The sword, which will just slice him over and over again, causing him to get some nice bruises. The machetes, which you would think it would be two, but it's literally just a single machete and is the exact same thing as the sword. The katana, again, exact same thing as the sword. The trap, where we can just place him inside one of there, and now he's stuck to it. We can also throw these traps, so we can place them all on his body, and that looks painful. The cleaver, pretty much just another sword clone. The nunchucks, which we can smash him with it. Basically just a sword, but they do bruises instead of cuts. The longbow, which we can aim it at him and hit him as many times as we want. The chainsaw, which this one is actually kind of cool compared to the other stuff in this section, because you can use 2 fingers to make it go up as much or as little as you want. And yeah, I actually appreciate that they put a tiny bit of work in this one. Next, the buzzsaw. Yeah, just the chainsaw, but worse. The axe, which is going to be another sword clone. We can just slice them around with it. The boomerang, which is actually pretty cool because you can use multiple of these at the same time and they're just going to go all over the place. The harpoon, which what we can do is we can harpoon them from anywhere within the room. It's going to go straight to him and then we can drag him around. The police baton, yeah, just another sword, but it does bruises instead of hitting. The auto buzzsaw, for these we can place a bunch of them around, start them up, and yeah, now he can have a great time just hanging out, you know, normal stuff. The ballistic knives, we just kind of put these into them. They're pretty much the exact same thing as the shuriken. Excalibur, which this one is actually slightly cooler than a sword because instead of it just being a sword, we get to take it out of a rock. So I guess we're the chosen one. Now we have the claws, which these ones just look so painful. And they also slice off the top of his head. You feel very bad for him with these. The chainsaw sword, which is a pretty cool one because you combine the best parts of a sword, which is literally just a sword, with a chainsaw. So it's just a better sword. Now we have the rainbow axe because they love Fortnite. This one's nice. I like its effects. It has the nice rainbow behind it. It's a nice one. Now we have the bindle. I don't really know what this is supposed to be. He's still kind of being affected by the rainbow axe as he was throwing up rainbows. Oh, and there's also a hot dog in it. So you want to eat these? They look tasty. I guess he doesn't really want it. The nail bat. It's a bat with nails. Not too much to say about it. I mean, the nails start coming off and going into his skin, so that's cool. The pirate hook, which again, another sword, but this one actually claws into his face, so it's like a fish hook. The pharaoh blade, another sword. Gotta love these, not getting tired of them at all. The ice axe, yet again, another sword, but it can like pick into him. It's also very annoying to control and is like the fish hook because it can do that. The alien claws, which, yeah, this looks painful. And also, okay, what is it doing here? Hey man, you just sit there for a second. My alien claw is gonna do something. Yep, it explodes. It definitely explodes. And to finish out cold weapons, we got 3 more, including the razor blade. I do not like these ones. Oh my gosh. We got the hero shield, which we can throw at him like Captain America, and it's gonna come back. This is a relaxing one. He's having a good time. And finally, we have the vampire sword, which we can slice and dice this man as much as we want. Or we can't? Hello? It's controlling itself now. I don't really know what to say about this. Are we supposed to do something? All right, but electrocution. Next, let's move on to music. And we got, I don't know how to pronounce this either, but you can hit him with it. It's like a sword, but it plays music. Gotta love that. We got the electric guitar, the same thing, plays a little bit of music, a little bit of different music while hitting him with it. The trumpet, which, what can we do with this? Are we supposed to put his like face inside of it? Or no, it's just, oh, he can actually play it. Good job, bud. All right, he's having a good time. You know, a little break from all the terrible stuff I've been putting him through. Now here's the megaphone where we have to kick with your voice. Scream as loud as you can. I'm not gonna scream that loud. I live in an apartment, but it doesn't do too much. The violent violin. Okay. This is impressive. I don't know what's violent about this. It's kind of just hanging out. Yeah, okay, that's about it. Anyways, keyboard. I guess if you want to play the piano on a very bad way to play the piano, this is for you. And finally, the kick pod. This man gets to listen to music. We can turn it up as much as we want, and he is not having a good time. We'll turn it down for you, bud. We'll turn it down for you. There you go. That's much better. On to food now. We're starting out with the apple pie. And this one, pretty much what you'd expect. You can pie him in the face. Wish you could pie him in the body, but it's all right. We got the tomatoes, which are pretty much the same thing, though now we can actually hit him on his entire body. So that's pretty good. He also looks very miserable with this on. Then the potato gun. This looks very painful. I feel, yeah, okay, it is very painful. Look at his eyes. Potatoes are pretty hard, man. You know, not as bad as an actual gun, but it does its work. We got pea soup next, which I wasn't sure what to expect, but yeah, it's just another one of these where we can drown him in it. He's happy. Is he farting? What is this game? Now after that, we got some eggs. Again, like the tomatoes, we can just splatter the body, pretty similar. And we got a baguette, which is another sword. Okay, this should not bruise him. There's no way that a baguette bruises him. I guess it breaks after a little bit, but yeah, it's literally bread. How are you losing to bread right now? It'd be even more embarrassing to lose to a hot dog though. And okay, this is a throwing one. Oh, you can actually put it in his mouth. We can keep feeding it to him. Is he gonna like explode because of this? Like he's just having a nice hot dog eating contest, and yeah, how did I expect it? And then we have some soda water. We can throw these and then they're gonna do all this sort of stuff, get all their bubbles everywhere. Yeah, it does not look like a comfortable time for him. Then we have the mad milk, and yep, it's the exact same thing as the egg. They even reuse the assets. Followed by some champagne, which, okay, this is another one which you can pour over him. I guess this will probably make him drunk. I mean, he's smiling a little bit more. That probably feels so uncomfortable though. Imagine how sticky that is. Speaking of sticky, we got a holiday cake. Can we put him into, okay, are you okay, man? Jeez, look at his body. And then we have ice cream, which this is another one we can just hit him with. The ice cream does start falling off, and also he's shivering a lot. His body is getting blue. We don't have enough ice cream to really like murder him with it, but yeah, he does not look too happy. After that, it's jelly time. Is he gonna like get in the middle of it? Yes, he can. And now he can bounce around and have a fun time. All right, this is a good one. I'm sure he's having a great time. Maybe suffocating a little bit, but you know, every once in a while, that's just what you got to do in this game. Then some bubble gum. Okay, this is interesting. Can we put it in his mouth? No. You trying to like eat the bubble gum? Oh, we got him stuck. It killed him. The bubble gum killed him. This man should be ashamed. It stays on the wall and then sticks on him. Okay. The coconut is next. We can spawn multiple of these. We can throw them at him. And yeah, they reuse the same effects again. I wonder how many of these coconuts we can actually spawn though. Okay, like 10. Not the worst. Then the watermelon. I assume these are just like the coconuts. Yeah, hit him with them. I do like how they even add in the effects of the seeds. Then some good old popcorn, which... Wait. Okay. Was that how we were supposed to do it? I mean, it made us a lot of popcorn. What just happened? Okay, so it just normally starts inflating. I think we just got it in a weird position. Then it's gonna do that, and then more things pop, because I think as all the other kernels start popping. How much corn can we have? Oh no, it gets rid of it. Then some donuts. These are some nice tasty food, and he enjoys them. It's another one which he can actually eat. He also has no self-control, kind of like me when it comes to food, but then he starts shivering and turns into a donut. All right, red chili sauce. This is another one of these shower ones, but it's actually burning him. Does that actually do it if it just gets on your skin? I guess if it's spicy enough, it probably can, because I know those really hot peppers do. But yeah, he's literally on fire. Now, shish kebabs, which we're putting through his brain. Yeah, man, I'm sure you're doing great. Don't worry about it. Oh, gosh, and the way he dies, he can't even fall down normally. Oh, and they're still in him. Moving on now to some pizza, which that is a big pizza. And it's also very tasty. You should start eating. Look at all the toppings it has on it. And pizza slices do start coming off. Now some good old sushi, another thing which he can eat, which does make sense. I was about to say there's a lot of things that he eats, but this is kind of the food part. It is weird that he doesn't eat more of this. But then, what is this game? My dude also has his creepy smile back on his face. So we're gonna take that out of him with a frying pan. Yeah, stop smiling like that. Can this be something which he like sits on and then gets fried? Oh, he can do that as well. Okay, it's a double parter. It's a double parter. Hope you enjoy that, buddy. Then we got the blow nut. I like the name. Okay, well, I was not exactly expecting... Yep, okay, maybe that is what I should have expected. Do they just blow up normally as well if they aren't in him? Yeah, surely. Okay, you know, every once in a while they have a good idea. Maybe the Choco Bunny will be one. It's a bunny. And... I can hit him with it. Oh, he also eats the bunny as it comes off. Okay, so let me start breaking it here. I'm doing this for you, man. I'm doing it so you can get more tasty bits. And then after that, the same thing as last time. Then we have hunger pills. Oh, this is just sad. Why do they love the swirly eye effect? It makes me so uncomfortable. He also can't eat anymore because, yeah, now he's throwing up. Makes sense. And the honey pot. Oh, bees were in the pot. I don't think that's a safe way to have a honey pot. Can you really sell that? Are you gonna get in? Okay. Yep, they do not like my boy going for their honey. I can keep dropping more too. You know, how many honey pots do we want? Okay, it doesn't spawn more bees. Then some salami, and it's just a big thing that you smack them with. Yeah, I wish there was more to say about those, but they're just always the same. But we do have the bomb cake. Now, this is very obviously not a cake, and he can also eat it. And, oh my gosh. Okay, that was definitely the best one. They saved the best for last in the food department. So let's go on to animals now, starting with wasps. We already saw bees, and I think this is just like the same thing. Yep, they reused it. So you might as well get the honey if you're gonna get one of them, because at least you get a little more stuff. Then we got the shark. There is no water in here, dude. I don't think you should be here, but will he eat him? Can you get in the mouth? Yep, there you go, buddy. There you go. Oh, limb by limb too. That's brutal. And a piranha will drop it right on him. I think these things need water. But sadly for them, we also don't have any water. You're gonna start biting him? There you go. This is like a fear for me. I would hate to be in water with piranhas. Then the vampire bat. We already saw something vampire. Is this going to be just as strange? There's a bunch of bats coming by. Then they start completely murdering him. This is a lot of bats too. And they're also not feeling like, stop it, guys. Now time for the bald eagle. It's really against Buddy, but it isn't taking him away. I feel like this is just a fruitless effort. Now the black mamba. Oh, we can have both of these at the same time, or at least I thought we could. Oh, once we start it, then it's gonna bite him, and it's another one of these poisoning ones. I mean, he's getting nice and poisoned. There are definitely better ways to do this, though, than getting a snake. Like maybe the black widow. I am sorry for anyone with arachnophobia right now, but he just ate that. Can you please stop eating these? Is he doing this on purpose? What is wrong with him? And then he melts and a bunch of tiny spiders come out. Now we got the killer squid and hey, look, it's the water that we were looking for. I guess if you're a killer squid, you probably need that. And do I do anything? Come on, Squiddy. Yep. Take him with you. He's still smiling, so he's obviously enjoying it. But it's not letting me grab onto the squid or anything, and he's only using one of his tentacles? That's probably the name for it. Yeah, I guess it is Squidward. So then we have the lion. All right, we'll start this guy out. It's another one of these which we have to do a cutscene on. Our lion slowly starts walking forward, pounces on him, eats his face off, and goes for the rest of his body. This man is relentless. Now we have the scorpion, another really scary one, and it's a very gigantic scorpion. Here you go, buddy. You gonna use your stuff? Oh, there you go. Stab him multiple times. Yeah, I'm sure he enjoys that. Oh, and he's getting bigger. He's starting to become incoherent and he throws up again. They really love using the throw up in this. And he also explodes. They also love that. Now there's a mutant rabbit. All right, this isn't just a rabbit. He's hanging out. I guess we'll do multiple of them. They're starting to get on his body. You guys okay? They're like eating him alive, but it's not working that well. He seems fine. Okay, there he goes. Then the porcupine fish. With this game, he's probably going to end up eating it, but no, it just gets on his head. I can throw more. Okay, I can throw more, but it's kind of like you have to do a wind up for them. And there are some just chilling there, but you can also get ones that stick on his body. Oh, if you drop it, it will stick on his body. But if you throw it, it's going to explode. Then the pigeons, which we're going to start by dropping some seeds. So the pigeons are going to be like, oh, we're trying to eat that seed. And they don't really have to go for Buddy, but there are seeds right there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Now the fly swatter, there's going to be a bunch of flies, but we can end up ignoring the flies and just going for Buddy. But I do want to get rid of these flies. They're not looking too good. And also they're going for Buddy. I didn't even realize that. Man, stick up for yourself. All right, sea urchin, it's time to bring back some water. Why didn't they give water for some of the other water animals like the sharks? So we can spawn these. I feel like they're just going to stick to him and probably poison him. So just little by little. Yep. Pretty much exactly what I said. Like this one definitely didn't need the water. I don't know why they added it for this one, but not the shark. Then our boy, the elephant. All right, he comes up. This is a better looking elephant than most of their stuff looks. So, but you know, kudos to that. And we could go ahead and spray him with water. That's the entire elephant's thing. He's just like, here you go, dude. You want some water? Is that all? Oh, you can actually get him to move as well. And he will trample the Buddy. Good job, elephant. We're really proud of you. Then we have the dino egg. All right, so we can drop these. We can actually drop multiple of them. I'm gonna break them maybe, and they can start opening up. And there's a dinosaur and all the other dinosaurs. And just like most of the animals, they just come by and eat him. And he's not having the greatest time, but they're just going through with it. Then we have the leech, another one that I would hate this. This would be like one of the worst things, just feeling a leech sucking away at your blood. And moving on to the fishing blade. Okay, so this is just another excuse to put another sword in, but it gives you water effects, you know, and it's kind of floppy. Its eye came off. The fish's eye just came off. So the Cooper dragon, this man comes up and just hits him with fire. Is that it? That can't be it. Okay, he also starts lighting the entire room on fire and he comes back. He's just gonna come by multiple times, you know. He wants to make sure he gets the job done. Oh, and this time he actually landed and just ate off his head. Anthill time. So there's just gonna be a hill of ants and the ants are for some reason going for him. Why are you going for him specifically? This looks so uncomfortable. Oh, and it's getting on his face. Is he dying? Oh my gosh. Oh, that was awful. And then immediately after that, it moves us on to sewer rats. I'm kind of ready to be done with the animals, I'm not gonna lie. And just like the ants, they're just going through and eating my boy. It didn't even take them long at all. Then mosquitoes are next, which pretty much the exact same thing. This time they're just gonna suck his blood and also fly him up. Okay, how light is this man? And then they become full of it. He has a bunch of the annoying itchy spots. And okay, it wasn't even that bad, to be honest. Didn't kill him like the other ones. Then we have the hen cannon, where the hen, what are these game makers on? All right, finishing out, we got the snail and the jellyfish for the animals. The snail is kind of the boy, all right? We can make him go ahead. What is he shooting out? Is that just a regular gun? I think those are regular bullets, but for some reason they're purple. And then after a while, he can start shooting rockets. Okay, it's just another one of these, basically the Buddy Bot 2.0. Oh, but there's another thing. We're charging it up. And after that, I don't think that's exactly what snails do, but yeah, enjoy your poison gas now, buddy. It's not even just poison. It just got rid of his arms. And finally, it's time for the jellyfish, which back again with the water. Why'd you not give the shark water? I know I'm stuck on this point, but it was just so weird. But yeah, it's just a thing. They electrocute him. Pretty much exactly what you would expect jellyfishes to do. And now let's move on to powers of God. Like we got mega gravity, we can start using that. It's going to put him in this. Is this even gravity? I guess it is. It's like pulling him towards it. And are those potatoes? I can't really tell what it is because my thumb is kind of covering them, but you all probably see it. And yeah, that was definitely mega gravity. Then a ball of lightning. Okay, so it just comes out and electrocutes them. Can we throw them? No, they just kind of go wherever they want, but then you can drag him, so it works. After that, the angel, use it when Buddy is knocked out. Okay, I got you. Probably enough. We use the angel. The angel comes down. It's like, hey, buddy, and just gives him another. You can just wait. That has literally no purpose in this video game. Next, the tornado. This is when, yeah, everything is gonna come around. Cans? I think those are cans are coming through. And yeah, he's just having a fun time. All right, this one doesn't look too bad. I'd definitely survive this. Now some rain. All right, I don't know if the rain is really as bad as many of the other things that have been going on here. Is there something that's going to happen, or is this it? All right. Anyways, a smoke monster. We can control where the smoke monster goes. We'll put it right by him, and it's going to pick him up and fling him all over the place. I don't know what smoke monsters do, but I guess this is what I would assume they would do. Then freezer. You gonna do something, Elsa? There you go, Elsa. We're very proud of you. Just put him in another cube. Same old, same old. You can crack him out of it. Now we have earthquake. As soon as we select it, a bunch of boulders come down. I don't know if boulders just fall from the sky, if that's normally how they work, but anyways. Now we're on to asteroids, which is pretty much the same thing. Cooler effects, though. Things are exploding. He's turning on fire. They're not really doing the greatest job at hitting him in the world, but they're doing something. I can also pick these boulders up and throw them as well. Now we have Thor's hammer. I guess I'm now worthy enough to yield it. And it does some good electric attacks. Now, hail. You should have just not had rain in here and just only had the hail. Then the flood. Right away comes all the water. If only we could use a shark in this as well. He'd finally be in his place. But yeah, our boy just can't really do anything because he's completely underwater. And eventually he's probably going to suffocate and die. So let's go on to a good old black hole, which we'll put him in. He gets sucked in and just comes out the other side. Is this even that inconvenient for you? Okay, it's one of these where he'll go through one and come out the other if you place multiple of them. Then we got the solar rays. All right, something's happening from the sky. I can also control something. He's getting sweaty. He's definitely not having the greatest time in the sauna ever. You're not running away. You're staying under the heat. And yeah, he just dies like normal. Then frog rain. All right, this one, it'll finally cool him off. So the rain's actually a good thing. Another thing where they were like, let's just add rain, even though this is a better version of it. I mean, it doesn't really change much. Now there are just frogs in here as well. All of them dying for unnecessary deaths. Then some good old lava. Ooh, okay, we can place this right over him. Unfortunately, it doesn't stick on the ground. That would have been pretty cool if you could do that. Okay, it actually does. So we can make a gigantic lava pit. He's holding his hands up. He's like, they're playing my song, the butterflies fly away. Now we got the shooting stars. All right, these go right towards him. There are tons of fragments that get left down. And this is a pretty cool one. I like the effects on it. Not too bad, not too bad. Let us now move on to the crystal ball. Okay, is this gonna tell him his fortune? No, it makes black holes. So we just got another effect. Can it do other things sometimes? Is it like it picks one of the random powers? Yeah, okay, that's what it does. So this one is the most bang for your buck, I guess, if you want to get this. I'd recommend just watching this video instead. Now for the hot spring, we can make random water just shoot up from the ground. And that's pretty nice. It's also very hot, evidently, by him burning alive. Then we got our boy, the genie. We got the lamp. You gonna rub it a little bit, dude? There you go. Genie comes out, or at least he's trying to, and gives us 3 scrolls. Oh, I was supposed to pay attention to which scroll was not death. Well, we'll go for this one, and we get free money. Then the Gorgon, which I think this is Medusa. Yeah, she turned him to stone. Are they not allowed to say Medusa for some reason? And then he just dies. And finally, for the powers of gods, we got Plantis Predatus, which it's going to hop up. And here you go, buddy. I'll help you out. It has a nice tasty meal and then goes back to sleep, which I'm gonna poke it in the head a couple of times. Wake up, dude. And as soon as he wakes up, he starts chomping again. All right, let's go on to some bioweapons. Starting with the parasite. This does not look very comfortable, but he's just eating. He doesn't care. He'll keep eating, and then he explodes. Then we got the fungus vulgaris. I think that's what it was called. And we're gonna spray this over his body. Yeah, he has spores on him. And I don't think we can put any more, but I mean, they're not that bad, evidently. They're kind of just hanging out. Probably really uncomfortable. Hazardous waste is next. I'm going to try to hit him into it. and it's another one of these poison ones. This time they added the animation of him holding his mouth though. After that, bacteria time. It's one of these. We'll place it right over you, or are we supposed to put it directly on you? And you become green and then start exploding. So we're going to the mutation serum, which will spray this on him and he gets mutated into the same green guy, but this time he's smaller. Or he can become a blue guy, he can become a purple guy. I guess he just becomes different guys, but he's kind of sticky on the purple guy, so I guess this is his last form. For the nanoviruses, we will spray that all over him, and they are eating away at his body, turning him into a robot? I don't even know what you would call this, but it is something I would see in my nightmares. Now, Prion A51. It's another one of these which we control. It goes inside of his body and it becomes like a ghost, flinging him around all over the place and just doing a little bit of murder. Now, Virus A. All right, we can splash this on him. He's just coughing. All right, you know, just a little bit of coughing from some Virus A. Then starts doing that, falls down. Yeah, he's dead. Now, Bioweapon G5, which we can place down on the ground. It starts slow motioning things, and it also has the toxic waste, and he's already dead. Next, we have the acid container. We're gonna open that up, place him in there, and I'm sorry, man. Some of these are just so inhumane. I feel so bad for you, man. All right, acid balloons. This one seems like it will be even worse. We'll place them on him, and it's a very slow death. His body is still moving, even though his brain is gone. Actually, I don't know if this man has a brain. Now let's go on to some cloning. So we'll clone this guy. There you go. You got a tiny buddy. Look at him. All right, this one isn't too bad. He just has a bunch of friends. I don't know why they're all so much smaller. And did that one just die? Wait. Oh. If I throw them too hard, they just die. Let's go on to dissolvent, which this one goes and dissolves them, is what I would assume. You want to get dissolved, dude? Is it working? I can't see because my thumb is over it. But, oh, yep, that is dissolving him. That is definitely dissolving him. Now the laughing gas. So we'll put this in. This looks terrifying. But yeah, it's going to make him laugh. Here, I'll turn on his voice for a second. But he can also have a fun time running on the walls. And there he goes. There's his laughing. Now let's do the gas mask, which he gets a gas mask on. So he should be perfectly safe. I mean, there's nothing that can really stop him. I don't even know why they made this one of them. Doing a little jumping, you know, practicing his exercise for today. And I guess his gas mask did not work. Why do you even make this an option? Now a waste. All right, for this one, here you go. Have some waste. And is it just going to be poison, or is it just going to dissolve him again? That's what I would assume, but he's kind of flashing a little bit. He's eating the bubbles. Probably not the best idea. Does another throw up thing because this game loves it. He'll be fine. Yeah. You can kind of see his skeletons a little bit. Get back in there, buddy. We're trying to see what will happen to you, not what won't happen to you. And all right, that's the bioweapons. Now we're on to the machines, and these ones are pretty terrible for our buddy. Like the Vice, and for this one, it looks like we're gonna slowly make it come together. Probably one of the worst ways to die, so I'm sorry, buddy. But yeah, we'll get it nice and close. His arms are coming together, and wow. Sorry about that, man. Then we have the paper shredder. We'll put it right there. And oh, it's going to be another one of these, isn't it? So you have to put him by his feet. And then this is what comes out at the end. Then the rack, which, what was that? Huh? Okay, so we get him on there. Do we use like multiple of these? Here you go, buddy. Okay, that's 2. Come on, dude. I know you don't really want this, but it has to happen. That's 3. And then finally we get him all together. He's looking terrified, and jeez. These ones go a little bit farther than the other ones. At the very least, he's just like a stuffed animal, though. After that, the electric chair. And they really are pulling out all the stops here. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Or, okay, I have to put that on his head. And then he gets Electro Buddy. Yay! This is going on for a long time, too. Here you go. Oh, he's fine. All right. Then the big gun. This will come out. It's a big gun. I'm sure we can let it on fire. Oh, we put him in it. And and it causes the explosion, and he is part of that explosion. Now the WC, which are we putting him in this dirty toilet and then flushing him down? No. Why did it have to be a dirty toilet too? Now the guillotine, and you can see the blood from other people. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna do this fast for you. There you go. Then the machine press, it looks like we put him right in the middle, and it's kind of like the one we already saw. Oh, come on, get in there. Yep, he just gets smushed. It's kind of a more comfortable smush. I mean, he doesn't explode. And will he come out at the end? No, it's just like when he got trampled by an elephant. Now the harvester. This is where a big machine is going to come out, and I'm guessing harvest him. So it goes straight through. He did not even have time to react to that, and then he comes out the end. Now the train, I assume, yeah, just run him over. Goes limb by limb, kind of tearing him apart. But he's doing fine. He's all right. It's just a little train. After that, it's the helicopter. Tilt your device to control it. And okay, we're going straight through. This does not look like a comfortable way to do pretty much anything in the world. And the mecha rack, which is like the last one, where we pulled his limbs apart, and we're doing it again, and at the end it explodes him. Then the dental machine. This is a really strange one to use. Okay, we put him right there. Do we press anything? Oh, I'm just going ahead and cleaning his teeth. You have to open up, man. Okay, to be fair, this is his fault for not opening up his mouth, which leads us to a broken hair dryer. So he's in the salon, just trying to get a nice haircut here. And unfortunately, he's not going to get that if he wants to actually sit down in the chair. I think he knows. All right, so we're going to turn this up, and it's just giving him some nice fire. And if we turn it up more, it'll give him some nice electricity. But we'll just go back to the regular hairstyle. Hey, stop. Okay, there you go. See, it's giving you a nice haircut. Let's see what happens. He doesn't have any hair. Now the x-ray machine. So we put him behind this, press the scan. Yeah, you just see his skeletons and stuff. Completely safe thing to do. He's looking great, I might add. He might have gotten a little bit of radiation from it because it does not look like it was handled by medical professionals. So yeah, again, it'll be one of these effects where his skeleton just shows. Now the crash test, there's gonna be a big wall on that side. I assume we put the buddy in on the car because, you know, he's just a crash test dummy. It's good for him. He's got to work, get his job. It's going to back up really far, put up the speed all the way to the top. Or are we allowed to control it? I don't know, but there he goes. And all right, probably not the safest car in the world. I think they should probably get some airbags on that. Then the car gets lifted up. I like that extra touch. Now the compressor, I'm assuming we're going to put this in his mouth. Press the compress thing and what is going to happen here? Oh, he's just going to blow up, become a balloon. Not too bad of a one compared to the other stuff in this section. Then a battery. So here, you want a battery? Oh, it's getting out liquid in him, which is melting off his bones. Then the sound generator. So it looks like he's trying to get away from the sound right now. We can turn this up and it blows up his head. He hasn't died yet. A little too soon I said that. The RC grader, which comes by, takes off his feet. We'll take it another time. And yeah, it's just going to go limb by limb. My boy is jumping though. I'm pretty proud of him for dodging it, but I don't know how long he actually can dodge this. And there goes his legs. And slowly but surely, he has nothing to jump with anymore. Now the boat, it looks like we're getting some more water this time. Still upset about the shark thing, but we're not going to talk about it. Here comes the boat. It comes, runs him over. And there is going to be the propeller at the end. But honestly, it didn't really do anything. Like, he can get run over by it. It hurts him a little bit, but it's not that bad of one. They probably don't have the best driver, and eventually it will explode. Now a good old sun booth. We'll put him in there. He's going to get a nice tan or something. But knowing the things in this game, it is probably very broken. So he's kind of just hanging out in there. We'll open it up. And he's a little deep fried, but he's got the nice tan. And to start our last four machines, we got the catapult, which is going to come out. And it's going to drop a bunch of rocks on him. So we can try loading up one of these rocks. It starts flaming. Why did it start flaming? And they're also not the best at throwing these. They break. But there we go. There's a good flaming rock. And I assume we can also put him in the catapult. He doesn't flame, but I mean, he's having a good time. Now the rodeo machine, everybody loves doing these, and he can just have a good time. I mean, he's hanging out with his friends out at a bar, gets a little beat up, but to be fair, he's staying on this really well. I'm actually very impressed. I don't know if this is safe by regulations. I feel like this bar is gonna get shut down, but hey, I'm proud of him. Now the turbine, this is going to fall down from the sky. It even lags my game, and it's also on fire. And now the monster truck. This is also going to be one that falls down. It is a very big car, and we can just kind of run him over with it. Oh, is he within the wheel? That is not a comfortable place to be. Can we start it moving? I don't know if it can like drive by itself. Oh, if we go ahead and tilt our phone, that's what's going to get it to move. And yeah, you know, he's just having his childhood dreams. He's always wanted to go to a monster truck race, and he finally can. Now we're moving on to plants, starting with the flower. This can't be too bad. We'll throw it at him. He gets a nice flower hat. And yeah, relaxing one. A little bit of a black eye, but it's okay. Then we have the cactus, which is going to be another one of these sword ones. And I assume one of the most painful swords. Okay, maybe that is not true, actually, thinking about the things we've done. But this would also be very painful. Yeah, not a fun time. Then the tumbleweed. Okay, so the tumbleweeds are just gonna start coming through. Oh, and it's probably pretty nasty wind getting in his lungs. Well, I mean, he's doing pretty fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, there he goes. Goodbye, buddy. After that, the stinking flower, we'll place it right there. It looks kind of disgusting, and we'll put him right on there, which is going to be another one of these poison ones, I assume. Here you go, bud. Just keep smelling it. I'll also place multiple stinking flowers. I guess we can only place 2 at a time. But yeah, he's just going to turn green. Cough it up. Normal things. Then the green bamboo. So we can place a bunch of bamboo stalks. Oh my gosh. These are very quick to grow. It doesn't look like we can place them exactly under him because he's kind of in the way of the seeds, but they don't really seem to be doing too much to him. I might be missing something, but I think this is it. Then the sword plant, back to an actual sword after I've been calling everything a sword. It's going to turn him a nice green color and also give him some cuts. Kind of the perfect sword. Now the evil flower, we'll place that right there. It is evil. Why is it evil? Oh, it can come straight towards him. It's just a sword. This isn't even that evil. I'm the one who's making it evil. And finally for plants, the peas of kicks. Okay, so we're gonna plant that. It's going to have all these pod things. They're gonna pop out. He'll eat them and they explode. Stop eating things. Why are you still doing this? Now on the tools, we're starting with the wrench. It's just gonna be a blunt object, which we can hit him with multiple times. You've seen plenty of these already, but I like the sound effect. Then some good old welding, which I feel like this is not going to be very comfortable. Oh, we're welding him onto the back of the map. At least he's looking pretty good like that. Then the thrill drill. This looks miserable. Oh my gosh, look at his head. Then the blood cutter, it's going to be a lawnmower. It can run him over, do that kind of stuff. Now the jackhammer, which it was going straight for him. It was aiming towards him. But yeah, we're just gonna hit you with it, go straight towards you. He keeps trying to escape, but it's also getting very warm. And yeah, that would be a lot of blunt force trauma. The hammer and anvil, which is another one where the screen gets dark. We can get a hammer. I think we're going to place him on there and then hit him multiple times. Okay, that wasn't that cool. Hiya! Hiya! Well, I like the sound effect it makes, but it's not that good at keeping Buddy there. Now the nail gun, it has to load itself up, and finally, it'll start shooting out nails, sticking into his skin. Another one of these shuriken ones, at least kind of. The crowbar, one of these where, oh, he actually gets a cool suit in this one. But yeah, we're just gonna hit him with it. Probably pretty painful, but not too much to say. The staple gun, which I feel like this will be like the nail gun, but no, it staples into the map. So we can staple his body into the map, and it'll be another one of these. Oh, I actually should try. What if I try to like pull his hands or something? Yeah, he's not able to get out. Then the shredding machine, because they love these so much. Stop doing this to him. All right, bud, have a fun time. Yep, that seems about right. And finally for tools, we got the shovel. Just another hit him multiple times, even though we're hitting his dead body right now. Here, it's more comfortable when you're alive. Have this shovel, dude. And it's also very weird to control because the weight is so awkward. But yeah, that's about it. Which leads us to the Grand Prix. These are items I had to get through the Buddy Lucky slots. And this thing also tries to scam you very hard. I ended up spending like $80 just on these. But we'll start with the T-Rex, which is a very cool one. I've seen him before. He'll slowly start coming out. And this man, you already know he means business. It also doesn't let me move the buddy at all. But our buddy is going to get terrified. Our boy, the T-Rex, is going to spray on him with his saliva. That's just disgusting. And finally, eat him up, both his head and his body, before walking and going on his way. Now the military laser. Tap the display with 2 fingers to activate it, and oh geez, that is a very powerful laser. And there goes all his body. The tank one is going to be next. It's just going to go through, shoot him once, then start driving through, and it's going to be another one of these where it just runs him over. There he goes. Then some good old aliens, which we will pop. I guess we have to hit him. Can you guys actually land on him? They're going to go to his face, start sucking his blood or something like that. He explodes, a big ball comes out, and I assume this is going to make an alien. All right, it's kind of just chilling there. And finally, it explodes, makes an alien, and he gets killed for the second time as the dude comes by and eats up his entire body. Now the grand piano, I'm going to, oh, it's another one of these dropping ones, and he doesn't even get to play the piano. He just got hit by it. And to finish out the Grand Prix, we got the naval mines. It's going to cause a bunch of water again. And I guess for this, you can place up to 2 mines and then just try to get the buddy into the mines and they will explode. Okay, that was kind of disappointing. But yeah, here you go, buddy. Have some naval mines. So let's go to Chinatown with the bamboo. This is going to be a big bamboo stick, which we can beat him with multiple times inside of the head. Then the Gian sword, which is just going to be the same thing, only the sword version. Another bomb. I don't know what makes it different from a regular bomb, but yeah, they're pretty much just a regular bomb. They explode. The terracotta soldier, which is going to be another one which drops down. It's going to come through. Can I move it? Oh, I can make it start moving forward. Our boy is shivering right now because he is scared of this guy. And he comes through, beats his head multiple times. This is kind of just mean, not even that painful. But then he goes for the final blast and explodes the boy. Now we got the bell. Oh, we can hit him multiple times. We'll hear some nice music. You know, we got to do it for the music. You already know that, buddy. We got these lanterns, which will go up to the top. And yeah, they're just having a good time. I can spawn up to 6 of them. And do they interact with him in any way? No, they're kind of just decorations, it looks like. The durian, which all I've ever heard about these is they stink and they taste like bananas. And it looks like because of that stink, he's not going to be happy. And if we get him to eat them, he's going to start farting. He just loves farting. Is this even what durians do to you? Now the dragon, that's going to come out, completely destroy my boy. Okay, this is a pretty fun one. You can just keep bringing it out. It's going to auto aim right at the buddy. Try to eat him, but it's kind of terrible at its job. Now the cicada are kind of like the flies or the mosquitoes. They're going to come by, start landing on his face. He does not look too comfortable right now. There are also a lot of these boys all coming straight for him. And are they going to do anything specifically, or are they just his friends? I mean, it looks like he's starting to get some bruises and stuff. He's probably not comfortable. I know I wouldn't be. All right, well, that's the thing. Now, calligraphy, we can start drawing on the back of here. We can also draw on Buddy, which is pretty cool. And yeah, make a beautiful heart for my YouTube subscribers. Now, the silk moth, which will bring down, it's a gigantic silk moth, and it's just going to take him away, make a bunch of these silk pods, which I assume we can open up, and then he comes out, along with some more insects, which are going to turn into their own moths. The wine, which we can throw at him, make his eyes get crazy. I don't even think he consumed the wine, but there he goes. He also threw up. He loves this position, and yeah, he's throwing up again. Now, the vase, I'm pretty sure just throw this at him. I mean, they're nice vases. You can give it that. The fans, which are going to auto aim towards him, start sticking to his skin. And he is just covered by these fans. A good old kite. It's going to fly through the air. I think I can connect him to it, and it'll fly him around. Okay, this is a fun time. He gets to hang out with his kite. I always remember when I was a kid, I tried to use kites and never got them to work. I also might not have been a smart kid. Now the Schwango, another one of these sword things, which unfortunately he already died. But yeah, I like the sound effect it has. It's pretty fun to wield. Just a sword though. The Guandao, which is going to be one of these, but it's kind of like a spear, I think. Or at least the end is the only pointy part. The rest is just blunt, and we have to aim specifically on him. The Jianzi, and these are some flowers. Do we put it on his head? Here you go, bud. You want it for something? Yep, it's something. The Baozu, it looks like we can press that. They'll start exploding. Let's try to get him right next to it. Here you go, bud. Oh, that looks like a great time for him. Some noodles, which we're planting them? Or, oh, we have to feed it to him? I don't know. We can't really do too much with it. It's just noodles. A nest of bees. What? Oh, okay. I thought they were actual bees. No, it's like arrows. The literal Great Wall of China. It's going to come through. Somehow we're moving the Great Wall of China, and he's getting hit by every single part of it. I don't know if this is the most realistic thing. Also, is Buddy really small, or is he really giant? I can't figure it out. Some good old ice cream. Looks like we throw at him. We'll get him to eat it, and he gets some brain freeze and farts again. Why are you farting because of the ice cream, man? And why are you farting out corn? The Baozi, this is another one of these foods. I assume we're just going to want to feed him. If I can actually have good aim, he's going to start getting bigger, and it's going to be another one where eventually he's going to fart, then explode. Some of these are really weird for why they're putting them in Chinatown, but the toilet paper is in here for some reason. It's kind of fun how it has a line for the trajectory you use it at. We got some fireworks, which are auto aim and will explode, giving us some fireworks cheer. And now some cell phones. That's about it. Now let's go on to sports, starting with some baseball. Pass the ball to Buddy. He loves catching them. This doesn't look like he loves catching them at all. Then some basketball. We can play some hoops. These are not going towards the hoop. How do I shoot these? Oh, that's how. Okay. So we can either go for him, or we can go for the 2-pointer, and I just missed that. That was embarrassing. All right, just let me get something. A good old pogo stick. I assume we can put him on this, and he's just gonna jump up. This is also a really good pogo stick. It took him very high. This is the time of his life, especially after all the stuff I've put him through. Some darts, gonna be like the shurikens, I assume. Where we go, stab him. I do not have the best aim in the world right now, but yeah, it's working. The bat, another blunt force object that we can hit him with multiple times. Can you combine this with the baseball? No, of course you can't. The skateboard, I assume we're going to want to place him on there, and he can finally become just like his hero, Tony Hawk. I don't know if you can do any tricks on this. Here you go. That's a trick. That's an awesome trick. Good job, buddy. The BMX bike, which will also put him on. he goes, sits on. Same little thing, just can go back and forth or do some awesome tricks as well. We're all so proud of him. The paintball, we will shoot this at him, and paintballs hurt, especially when you don't have any gear on you, but I do like how it keeps switching the color. And yeah, this is a pretty fun one. The fishing rod, we will go fishing for him, get this in his mouth maybe? Oh no, we just have to catch on to anything like his foot, and then we can swing him around. Now a golf club, I'll take that out, smush him in the face multiple times. He's having a great time, just trust me. The ice hockey stick, literally the exact same thing, only a little bigger. The darts game, where, okay, this is interesting. So we have to aim for the bullseye. All right. I'm not going to go through this entire game, but that's a pretty fun one. Just got a bullseye right there. Some soccer, just in time for the end of the World Cup coming up soon. And we can just aim for the goal. And he's also going to play goalie. Okay, I like that. This is actually a pretty cool one. I really like it. The skates and... oh no, not one of these. Here, you get in the skates maybe? Nope, I think I know what they're for. Yeah, we're slicing them. And finally for sports, we got the barbell, which is just going to be a very big blunt force object, which will completely destroy him. Now it's time for horror. We'll go on to the jack-o'-lantern, which we can put on him. It will explode and cause fire everywhere. Next, the broomstick. I assume a blunt force object, but now it has like the feathers with the broomstick that come behind it, and has a nice sound effect with the jingling. Trick or treat. So we're gonna drop some candy. Do we feed these to him? Yep, of course we're gonna do that. And I assume it's like pretty much any other food where he's just gonna keep eating. Eventually he's gonna fart and then explode. But this time he explodes with candy. That's a nice effect. The witch's cauldron will put you inside there. You're gonna make a great potion probably. And this is a very powerful potion, which also murdered him. Well, does it do anything for us? Or did it literally just murder him? Is that it? The wolf moon. So we'll place that right there. Is there gonna be like a wolf coming out? Or... oh, he's gonna get moved up there and he turns into a werewolf. Okay, I like this one. That's pretty cool. And now we can beat up a werewolf instead of just the buddy. Next, the demonic scythe. Oh gosh, I already know what this one's gonna do. Okay, I thought it was gonna stick into him. No, it just obliterates his body. The skull bomb. It's eating his face off and then it explodes. You can't even get away from these ones. They just keep coming towards you. The dark hatchet. Oh, these are a throwing one. I thought they were going to be like another sword. But no, they have these nice fog effect behind them and they throw right on his body. The spider web, which we can place a nice big spider web. I guess these aren't even that big, but if we place him inside of the spider web, is like a spider gonna come out? No, I think he's just stuck to it, but we can't do that. He's holding on by a thread. The flesh ripper, this looks terrible. It's probably going to rip his flesh. Yep, there goes his flesh and his entire body. The ghost storm. The spirits command your finger to follow the light marker. Okay, something's going to happen. A bunch of ghosts come out and they turn him into a ghost, or at least they're trying to murder him right now. And he's getting these cool electricity effects, or pretty much the same thing as electricity. Yeah, it's kind of slow. These spirits suck. Necromancy, which we have to use when Buddy is knocked out. Okay, give me a second. Okay, we got that. We got to be fast. Use the necromancy. And he's probably going to come outside of the grave. It's so funny when his body isn't connected together. It's really weird looking. Now Mad Jack, where Mad Jack comes by and just hits him with the axe and leaves. Come on, Mad Jack, that was so rude. The zombie, where there's going to be a zombie that's coming down from the bottom of the screen. And are there going to be more? Here you go. Okay, he had to be alive. I think that's what the problem was. So now the zombie's going to come jump up. And this man is terrified. There are also going to be more zombies that are coming from all around. My boy, the buddy, isn't even trying to escape. They get into a dust cloud because they don't really want to show much more. That would be too much work. And they're all coming towards him and destroying him together, not giving him anything. That zombie also doesn't have a hand. Just thought I'd point that out. But yeah, at the end, he's all into pieces. Now we have a voodoo. So for this one, if we hit this with spikes, it should hurt him as well. I mean, he's looking more uncomfortable, but it doesn't look like it's doing too much to him, to be honest. I guess we can just hit him with these. And okay, maybe that did do some damage. You just didn't really see it. The witch mushroom, we'll place that. I'm assuming, no, yep, we're putting it in his mouth. He's going to eat these. Turn crazy. We'll keep giving him them. There's probably a limit to it. Oh, there he goes. It's just going to be another one of these throw up ones. Yeah. The Iron Maiden. Oh, no. Okay, well, buddy, I hope you have a fun time with this one. Something's happening. Am I supposed to do anything with these chains? No. All right, he's fine. I'm sure nothing happened to him. Now we have the spear. Everything's going to turn on fire, and we can hit him multiple times with it. It's a sword, but there's fire effects, basically. The peace pipe. I don't think this game really likes having peace in it, but we're going to hit him. It's going to cause a bunch of smoke, He's going to start covering his mouth. He's going a little bit crazy right now. And yeah, just in general, I don't really think this is that peaceful. Now, the Wheel of Misfortune, which is going to allow us to spin it. And once it gets down to the end, we're going to get the yellow one this time, where there's going to be a bunch of lasers that come through, and there goes his head. He wasn't even in the middle of the lasers. This one might take a while, but there we go. We got the red one. This one, a bunch of guns are gonna come out and aim straight towards him, shoot him a bunch of times. We just need some green and blue. Stick on the blue, do not go to yellow. There we go. There's going to be a bunch of sound, and it explodes his head. And now just finish us out with some green. This is going to be acid. It immediately murders this man. Now Wan Yudo, which... What is this? I don't really know, but it looks terrifying, and it's going straight towards him. Uses like a laser beam right there. This man is a menace. Then the skull gun, which is going to drop a bunch of skulls down. What is going on? Okay, it's probably going to transform itself into a gun, and then I can aim it at our boy, and it's going to shoot a bunch of bones. All right, that's a pretty fun one. I like that. A good old elevator. We'll put our buddy right in there. He's going down to the underworld. This does not look like a fun drop. And then he gets dropped on some spikes. Can I get you out of there? Okay, it's just gonna bring us back up to the top. And he's going to be able to get out. I'm pretty sure he's very angry at me right now. Now the ghost ship. This one is going to cause some more water to come out. This water also looks very nasty. And we see a nice ghost ship, which is going to shoot him. He's not even doing anything to you. He's just sitting there, man. You could run him over. You don't have to shoot him multiple times. It's so rude. I guess I can't be calling other people rude when I'm doing this game. Now the Jack-in-a-Box will start winding it up. And... what's gonna happen? Oh, it comes out and eats him. So fun. Thank you for laughing like that, man. The brazen ball. Oh no, it's this one. Yeah, so basically the idea behind this is he gets put in there inside the brazen bowl and then gets heated up by the fire. And this is gonna be so hot and terrible to our poor boy. Medieval torture things were like awful, man. When we open him back up, okay, we got him safely. He's just a little bit on fire. Now some witch fire, which will place him on the stake. He is not having the greatest day. I feel a little bit bad, but I do gotta start some fire. And we're burning the witch. He's going down while he's crying. Now the ghost picture. Do we have to put his face in there? Okay, this is not the right way, but the ghost gets angry at him. Is like, that is not your picture. So he destroys him. The buddy vampire. So tap and break boards. Here you go. Okay, so he's a vampire right now. And we want to get him to get engulfed by the sunlight, because when a vampire sees sunlight, he dies. So yeah, not having the greatest time. And to finish out horror, we got the marionette. Tap and hold the boards to tear marionette's parts away. Oh my gosh. This is not very well designed. This is so confusing. Oh wait, if I hold it for a long time, there goes his leg. And there also goes the buddy's leg. Okay, I get it now. Now on to office, we got the map tax. Another one of these, we just shoot them right at him, stick to him, all that kind of stuff. The super glue 909. We'll place this on the back and he will get stuck to it. We've seen this plenty of times already. The boss mug, which we'll throw at him. It'll be an auto-aiming one, and I guess he's a very bad boss or employee. The burning paper, which we can throw this at him, and these people in his office are terrible people. And I guess I kind of am too, since I'm doing it. But I'm doing it so you don't have to be fair. The nice chair. This looks like a really nice office chair. Yeah, you can have a great time on it. You can start going around in it. But it also broke somehow. Okay. And it is not very easy to get on. So yeah, maybe not the best office chair in the world. A good old keyboard. We'll hit him in the face and a bunch of its keys are going to come out. I guess you kind of have to expect that one. The power strip. And we also just got an achievement. But yeah, I assume this is going to electrocute him after a little bit. The briefcase, because he has to be ready for the meeting. And I'm just trying to get his meeting papers out so he'll be prepared. So I'm actually helping him out a lot. You're welcome. The adhesive tape. So I'm going to place this on the wall. Is he going to stick to it? No. Oh, but I can make him stick to the wall. Okay. The trash can. And we'll put him in the trash can. Oh, no, it's just... we've already seen a trash can, actually. And this one's kind of worse than the other one. I mean, at least it has some garbage effects, so it's okay. The 5-gallon bottle. Now, we'll hit him with this, and I assume it's going to explode? Or is it just 5 gallons? The compact disc, are these going to be, like, things that tear across his body? Yep, wow. These discs are very sharp, to be fair. Some good old hot coffee, which we're gonna place right on his skin. It's gonna get all over him. Probably not have the greatest time in the world because this coworker does not want him to be happy. The newspaper, another one. We'll just hit him with it. This one's very weird to control, but it's going to get a bunch of paper bits everywhere. A good old light bulb, which we can hit him with. It's going to cause this really weird effect and also electrocute him after a little bit. The safe, which is going to drop down from the top, smush him. Can we open it? Okay, anyways, buddy, I need you in here because I just want to keep you safe. And I think that's about it. Okay, well, he's doing fine. The VHS now, we'll hit him with it. Just some more pieces coming off. Pretty simple one. I don't really know if this is an office thing, but I guess kind of. The laptop, which we're going to both break the laptop and probably break him. Can we open it up? Yeah, we can, and it's starting up. Is it actually going to do anything? Oh, yep, our laptop's not the best, so we might as well electrocute him with it. And finally, we have the air conditioner for the office, which we can turn up really high or really low, it looks like. So we'll place it high first. It's going to cause him to go on fire, and we can make it low, which is going to cause him to freeze. So let's head over to US Holiday, where we got some festive pins. We're going to place these on him. Oh, and you can actually tap his body, and yeah, he's doing really festive. Then some good old balloons. We'll start popping these up. They actually will pop, and you can use them to pop his face as well. The stars and stripes, which is going to be a flag, and yeah, it's just another blunt sword. Not really the best flag effects either. The fireworks, we throw these at him, and they're just like the Chinese fireworks. I'm pretty sure these are the exact same assets. Some good old festival drums, we can play it, and yeah, it's a festival. Can we hit you with it? Yeah, you also cause it to be a festival. Don't you love it, buddy? Now we have the American stars, which are gonna auto-aim on him, go all across his body, and yeah, literally just be shurikens. The sparkler, and this one looks pretty painful. It's a big sparkler. Oh, and also what happens when it gets to the end? It's probably going to explode, even though, nope, it just kind of shrivels out. We got some firecrackers. These are going to be all over the place. Once they start getting up, they're going to explode a bunch of times. Pretty similar to the other version as well. Now the fireworks gun. This one is actually pretty fun because we can aim our fireworks at him and get their explosions. I like this. Then Uncle Sam. He's going to be hanging out, and yeah, he has the power of America. Next, the baseball. We've already seen baseball, but this time it's America baseball. Oh, and you can also throw the balls with this. Okay, this is what I wanted earlier. This is actually the way better version of baseball. Now a parade of planes. These are going to come through and show us red, white, and blue. I think that's about it, though. They don't even hurt him, but I mean, it's nice. It's a good effect. Fireworks USA. They really like doing these fireworks thing, but this is going to explode. We'll put him right in the center of it, and it's not actually going to hurt him. But yeah, another USA thing. The super firework, and we have to press a button for this one. It did not do anything. Oh, we'll place it on his body. Okay, so it has to be connected to his body to actually do anything. That was very confusing how they made that. Then patriotism. That's literally the exact name for it, which... What did I just witness? Now the 4th of July. We're going to place it down. Things get dark. A bunch of things start coming out. We hear some music along with it. And wow, this is actually one they put a lot of time into. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a nice fireworks show if it ever happens. There we go. Okay, this is pretty impressive compared to the other stuff. I like this one. A nice 4th of July celebration. And to finish out, we got the roller coaster, which I don't know if is an exact US holiday. But okay, oh, this is actually really cool. And if we keep tapping this, it's going to increase the speed. This is a nice one. They're actually putting work into these. I appreciate it. But now we only have 2 more categories, starting with games. First, we have the fireworks, which we have to tap the fireworks, try to get as big of a score as possible. Then we have fish slapping, and we're going to slap this guy with a fish. Okay, we have to do it as hard as we can. So we'll wind it up. Here we go. Let's get you, and boom. That was a pretty embarrassing one. There's some shrooms, which this man is not doing the best in the world. Oh, you have to get him to hop on the shrooms. Okay, does the blue one do anything different? It's extra points, okay? And there's a pill, and I don't know what that did, but okay, if you hit the ground, then he's gonna lose more of his body, and once he loses all of it, then you lose. The buddy slots, which I've already played way too much of these, but these are how you win the Grand Prix items, and they're also very much a ripoff, because you can get repeats, and that's what I did for literally $80. Now we have a memory game, and this one is going to be remembering where things are, and yeah, you just have to match the stuff, so that's gonna be the chainsaws right there, so I got that one. Pretty simple. Now, Apple Shoot, For this one, there's an apple. Okay, I actually kind of like this one. We have to aim for the apple so we don't hit his head. Now some good old pool. If you want to play this instead of a actually good pool app, you can do that. Oh, and we can bring up the power, hit that. And that's pretty cool. You know, it's a nice mini game. Then the shell game. So we're going to have to guess which one of these he's in. These are always really easy, at least when they start out. I'm pretty sure this one will get harder, but I might have lost track actually. I just said it was easy. The buddy hunt, which this one is going to be having to hit the buddies with the hammer. It's one of these whack-a-mole things, and they're all different. They have different clothes and stuff, so that's cool. And finally, for games, we got the arcade. They put in some work to this one, even though it kind of is a Mario clone, but I like it. I can appreciate it. And finally, for our very last thing, we have Miscellaneous, which is going to be make a buddy. And it literally just teaches you how to make your own buddy. So yeah, if you want to learn this, I'll just quickly show you. Find all the ingredients, cut unnecessary, rice comes into play, time to tie knots, prepare arms and legs, make buddy's body, add some weight in legs, arms around the neck, star comes out so you can draw it. Eyes and mouth are also important. Go ahead and stitch those. And there you go. There's your buddy. All right, subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye.